Oh, okay. So this is, you can go, is it on a full screen? I don't think it is a full screen. Can you do it on full screen? There's something I cannot do myself, so I ask people to do it for me. Is it better? I don't know. How come? Okay, well, it's a bit bizarre, but okay. So you could go to the next one. You could see all my, okay, like I can comment. I'm a mathematician and I've been in Famille Mathématique in the start of the association, in Famille Sciences at the start of the association, European Platform of Women's Studies, not necessarily at the start, but almost at the start. So that's all. That's my history. So can you just go to the next one? I don't understand why it doesn't. Just go ahead. I would like to the second slide. I don't know why it's bizarre like that. The second slide. Okay. So no, second slide. It's bizarre. No, second. You're on the third one. Okay.
Maybe if you click here, no?
I just don't understand why it doesn't show the way.
Here. It has to be here to widen.
Okay, I don't know. In any case, doesn't seem to be full screen, but that's okay. So I want to comment about what happened in France. You know, Ursula said, well, how come we're not encouraging in France, you know, male to go to become teachers in elementary schools and so on. But, you know, in France, they don't do anything, but they do, I mean, they don't. To the contrary, they decided that mathematics was not going to be compulsory for kids between 16 and 18. So the result, and we told them, actually, we are, as the Association Famille Mathématique, we told them that's going to be a catastrophe. If you give the choices, because of all the stereotypes, because of all the way, you know, things are in the society, there won't be any more women. And it's exactly what happened. You could see here, this is a percentage of girls in the last year of high school, depending on the number of weekly hours of mathematics they have. So the green line is they all had mathematics, you know, half the people, 56%. And then, you know, 3 hours was like 47%. 6 hours, it's 40%, and more than 8 hours is like, I can't read, can you read? 31%. Okay, so you could see here, just very bad what happened in 2018. 2019, it started in 2018, and it's 2019, it's really very bad. It's awful. So they said, okay, now we saw that, you told us, but they never claimed they heard it, but we told them that was going to happen. So they added 1.5 hour more to all the students who didn't take mathematics. So it means that's like a punition, you know. They have 1.5 hour more to be in class because they don't take the specialty of mathematics. This is just like a punition, you know. They're being punished. So it's very bad, very, very bad. And so, I mean, right, how you're going to have students, women in engineering schools, women in math, women in physics, if they don't take math, it's just going to be impossible. Okay, can I have the next slide, please? No. What happened here? Okay, third one. No, before? Je comprends pas là. Okay, so I don't understand what's going on. No, it's just, you're on the fifth one at least. Okay, top. I want to comment about this project, Gender Gap in Science. It's a global gender gap in science. That's a project we had in 2017, 2019. Wow, it's great. And it was founded by the International Science Council and led by two associations, International Union, the Mathematics and Chemistry, And you could look at all the results on the website. And that was a very big project, very large. And I want to comment just about some results. So next one, please. Okay, there were 3 parts: a global survey of scientists, 32,000 answers, analysis of academic publications, millions of publications analyzed since 1970, and there's a database of good practices, 68 activities. And we have a part about recommendations for instructors and parents, local organizations, and scientific unions. Local organizations is like lab, institutes, laboratories, and scientific unions. Thank you. Next one, please. Okay, I'm just commenting about the global survey of scientists. It was 30,000 answers, more than 30,000 answers, men and women, half men and half women, 130 countries, 8 languages. The results is that women's experiences in both educational and employment settings are consistently less positive than men's. And over a quarter of women respondents across the sciences reported personally experiencing sexual harassment at school or work. So there are a lot of results. It's impossible to say all that. And I'm not sure it's up to the point I was supposed to develop, but in any case, I was saying it. So the way it was done, it's a snowball principle. It's not representative because we asked the people, to send the questionnaire to the people they knew and so on and so on. So next one, please. Okay, so here we have a special study about mathematics and applied mathematics. And what I want to show you is that, there were a lot more, 3,500 answers in mathematics, and among them, 2,200 in applied mathematics. And I want just to comment about the sexual harassment at school or work. In all sciences, 45% for women. They didn't encounter sexual harassment, 68% for men. In math, the percentages are higher. And in applied maths, they're still higher. So what I want to say, I'm an applied mathematician. It seems that to some extent, the applied mathematics community is more, it's better, I would say, less harassment. And you've seen that in different results too. The next one. And here you could see it. Yes, sexual harassment at school or at work happened to me. All sciences is 28% for women, 3% for men. Math, 25% for women. And in applied mathematics, 22% for women. So it seems to be a little bit easier for women if you are in applied mathematics. And I would like to say that myself, I chose applied mathematics because, I thought it was just too hard of a milieu. It was just really very difficult. And moreover, there were it was really opening when I started years and years ago. The field was opening and there were a lot of opportunities, new subjects, and it was very, very interesting. I think next one, I think that's all. That's all. Okay, this is for part 2. Okay, thank you very much.